For those of you who are who have nice jobs and you think you're secure, you know, there are more and more people getting laid off each day. And if you just say, oh, well, those people should just get a job, well, if you didn't have your job, you'd see that there aren't very many jobs out there to be had. The situation is serious. You know, more companies are cutting back. More companies are going bankrupt. Taxpayers who bailed out the banks are, you know, they're having to foot the bill, and you know they're losing their jobs. Their utility rates are going up. The price of food is going up. People have nowhere to turn. It is difficult. You know, church groups are trying to help. Charity organizations like mine and some others are trying to help. But you know, there's only so much that can be done. You know, like me, right? You know, I'm only one person. I'm really the only one that works at my organization full time. And you know, I try to help as many people as I can, but you know, I'm on Social Security disability myself, and I'm you know, I don't have the finances to do a whole lot. All I can do is find agencies to try to help them and point them in the right direction. You know, I've had to find creative ways to be able to feed myself and keep my utilities on. You know, I grow a garden. I conserve as much energy as possible. You know, I compost. I recycle my aluminum. I turn that in, get some money for that. You just got to do whatever you got to do to keep things going. So, you know, things are rough right now. You know, people don't seem to realize that it's very near like what happened in 1929. And it didn't just happen overnight. This has been leading up the last 4 years or so. Things are rough. The times are hard. The economy is in a mess. We're getting deeper in debt. There's only so much that a president can do to stop things. You know, President Obama's tried to make some moves and everything, but some of the moves he made, I think, are wrong. Like more corporate bailouts. You know, now, if they had used the money, they had given it to the taxpayers so that they could pay their mortgages and pay their auto loans, that would have in turn helped the banks, and people would still have their homes. They'd still have their cars. Would help the auto industry, but bailing out the corporations, all they, you know, they're giving their people big bonuses and stuff. You know, the banks get their money, the big wigs at the auto industry get their money. The average Joe is thrown out on the street. They don't really care about him. You know, that's who they need to care about, you know, we the people. It appears my cigar has gone out. And since Bush's Supreme Court appointees have now made it legal for a corporation to donate any amount they want. It's really pretty much we the corporations instead of we the people. They can put as much money into somebody's campaign as they want. They can basically buy their politician. And the people have very little to say about it. That's not the America that I believe in. What happened to the compassion and humanity? What about people having privacy and rights and input into their government? People, you better start writing your representatives. Let them know that you're not going to stand for this. Tell them, you know, I don't like the way things are going. Be polite. Don't go threatening to kill them or assassinate them, you know. Just tell them how you feel. Tell them you're very angry about it or whatever, but don't go making threats. No threat any greater than you won't get my vote next session, next election. Now, you know, I've written all my representatives, and you know, there have been some administrations that listen and some that don't. You know, some just send you a thoughtless form letter, and you know, thank you for letting me know how you feel. I disagree with your ideas on the stance. I really don't care what you think. That's basically what it boils down to. Signed, representative. That's the ones that don't listen. And then you have others, like I used to write President Clinton, and you know, I'd get, it may have been a type of form letter or something, I don't know, but the responses I got sounded like somebody put some thought into what they said when they were replying to me. You know, I've considered your position. You know, this part sounds good, and this part, you know, I'm not sure we can do it this time. You know, it wasn't something like, I'm the commander guy, and I'll do as I want. But seriously, people, you have to communicate with these politicians, or your voice will never be heard. And as far as the cigar, still smooth, cedary, a little spicy, which I like. Not really so peppery. A little hint of pepper, but not as strong as some. Now this is a nice cigar. I'm still not quite down to the second third yet. Still drawing pretty well. I'd better stop this because I may have gone over my 10 minutes.